Everyone, welcome back to our channel where we make exam preparation not just effective but also enjoyable. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most challenging tasks in the PTE reading section. You guessed it right, reading and writing fill in the blanks. So, this task is not just about selecting words that sound right. It's like a nuanced exercise that tests your grasp of grammar, vocabulary, collocations, and contextual understanding. But fear not, we are here to break it down step by step, ensuring you have the tools and confidence to tackle it head on. So, before we jump into practice, let's understand the three essential skills that you need to excel in this task. The first one is grammar proficiency, understanding sentence structure. So, grammar is the backbone of any language, right? In this task, you need to identify the part of speech. Is the blank expecting a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb? That part you are supposed to identify. And then determine the correct tense, like whether it's a present or past, future or perfect tense, so on. So try to determine the correct tense. Then ensure subject verb agreement, like singular subjects take singular verbs and plural subject takes plural verbs. So you need to be very mindful in checking the subject verb agreement. Make sure that everything is in place. And let's have an example here. Despite the challenges, she dashed to complete the marathon. And the options here are manage, managed, managers, managing. This is also kind of tricky, right? Let me tell you how to do the analysis. So the sentence is in the past, right? Indicated by despite the challenges. Therefore, the correct verb tense should be in past too. So what's the correct answer? Let's see it. Managed. Because again, this is also in the past tense. So understanding verb tenses and their alignment with the context is very crucial. Got it? Now the next one is collocations. So when we talk about collocations, they are combinations of words that frequently occur together. So we say it as a natural word pairings. Okay. So using the right collocation, that makes your language sound natural and fluent. So here is an example. The company decided to dash a new marketing strategy. And the options are do, make, take, implement. And I'll tell you how to do the analysis here. So while make or do, okay, if you see here the options, make and do, it might seem appropriate, but they don't naturally pair with strategy in this context. So that's why we say it as collocations. That is a natural word pairing. So the correct answer is implement. So try to familiarize yourself with common collocations which enhances your ability to choose the right word combinations. Now, the third important thing, contextual understanding. Beyond grammar and collocations, the chosen word must make sense with the overall context of the sentence or passage. Got it? So that we call it as contextual understanding, which ensures logical consistency. The sudden drop in temperature dashed the crops, leading to a poor harvest. And the options given here are benefited, harmed, ignored, supported. So we have four options here. Which do you think is the correct option? I'll tell you the answer here. The correct answer is harmed. Why? Because a sudden drop in temperature means it says a negative effect, right? Which affects the crops. Therefore, harmed. It fits the context. That's why always consider the broader context to ensure the word fits logically. Okay? And let's move on to our interactive practice exercise. So here is a fill in the blanks passage, and you need to identify the right words. Okay. Now, let's take this practice exercise. If you want to, you can also pause the video and read it by yourself. Anyway, I'm also going to read it for you. In recent years, the rise of social media platform has dashed the way people communicate, leading to more immediate and widespread sharing of information. And the four options are, you can just make a note of it because I didn't give it here. Transformed, ignored, maintained, hindered. Okay? However, this shift has also dashed concerns about privacy and the spread of misinformation. So, for the second blank, the options are elevated, raised, dismissed, resolved. Got it? To address these issues, tech companies are investing in algorithms designed to dash harmful content and promote accurate information. And the third options are amplify, suppress, detect, fabricate. So now you need to take a moment to consider your answers. Then you can come up with the right answer that fits best in the blanks. Now, I'll tell you the answer here. So for the first one, let's check the correct answer. The right answer is transformed because the sentence discusses a significant change in communication due to social media. So the answer is transformed. And for the second one, the shift has also led to concerns, right? Meaning it has brought them up. So let's see what is the answer here. Raised. Yes, raised is the correct answer. And for the third one, the right answer is detect because companies are creating algorithms to identify harmful content, which means detect. Now it's easy for you, right? Now let's move on to some strategies for your success. In order to excel in this task, read the entire passage before fill in the blanks. So, understanding the overall context is vital. And eliminate clearly incorrect choices. So, eliminate obviously incorrect options to narrow down your choices. Ensure tone and style consistency. Try to consider the tone and the style of the passage to ensure the consistency. And practice with diverse materials regularly. So, practice regularly in order to familiarize yourself with various contexts and vocabulary. Now, there is another additional practice here. Let's try that. So, the same thing. If you want, you can just pause the video, read it by yourself. I'm also going to read it for you. It's just a small passage. The scientist's groundbreaking research dashed new insights into the cause of climate change. Her findings have been widely dashed by the academic community, leading to further studies and policy discussions. And I'll tell you the options for the first blank is obscured, unveiled, ignored, complicated. And for the second blank, the options are criticized, lauded, dismissed, plagiarized. Got it? Now, let's check the correct answers. So, for the first one, the research provided new insights. So, that means unveiled is the correct option. The findings were positively received, right? In the passage that was given, the findings were positively received. So, which means it's lauded. Now, here are some final tips. Expand your vocabulary by reading widely. So, regularly read articles, journals, and books to encounter new words and phrases. Annotate text and note unfamiliar words. This is also very important. You need to engage in active reading where you can take notes, unfamiliar words, and look up their meanings and usage. Practice with real PTE materials for familiarity. So, fill in the blanks task requires a combination of grammatical knowledge, understanding of collocations, and contextual awareness. With consistent practice and strategies, what we have discussed today, you will be well equipped to tackle this challenge. That's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more PTE Core tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.